Some realtors used to have this mentality that once a man's wife step in, the whole deal and everything has scattered because of their choice or something.
It is not a wrong notion. Sometimes, see, women, women decide a lot. When I see a lady come for inspection and she's satisfied, I don't consider the husband. Once she's satisfied with that house, don't worry, the husband will buy it. Women make decisions when it concerns buying property.
How did you get your clients?
I network a lot. I meet with people, I talk to them. Before you know it, on third conversation, maybe we start a conversation after I meet up. Before I'm already telling them about my business. There was a lady that needed a description. That's the sweetest client I've met. She was going somewhere, she needed a description. She wanted me to direct her to somebody, to someone's office. I directed her to the place. So when she was coming back, she offered to tip me, brought her money, and she was like, thank you for the other time, please can I? And I'm like, oh mommy, you don't have to do that. Mommy, if you want to do anything, just patronize my business. She was like, what business do you do? I said, I sell real estate. If you don't want to buy, you probably have somebody who wants to buy. In all honesty, this woman bought a property from me.
Just like that?
I promise you. When I started business, I feel like real estate is about selling lands and houses.
Exactly.
No, it's about trust. It's about selling you. People need to trust you. Real estate is not just about buying lands and houses. They need to buy you before they buy the house. Once they buy you, it becomes very easy for them to keep buying from you. But if they don't buy you, if you are fortunate enough to sell the land from you, they may not come back because they don't have interest in you. It's one major thing. You have to sell yourself before you sell the property.
Before you sell the property. I welcome you to the first episode of Behind the Listing, the VIP pass to the world of real estate, brought to you by Robert Hills International Limited. Here we're going to be talking about the hottest deal, the smartest tip, and the story you will never find in a brochure. My name is Amaka Amara, and I will be your host for today. And here with me, I have the top-selling realtor in Nigeria, Mr. James Oluwayemi. Hi, Mr. James.
Hi, Amaka.
You look amazing. I love your cap.
Thank you very much. You look very good too.
You're welcome. Thank you. So can you give us a brief introduction about yourself?
Oh, well, you mentioned that I'm Oluwayemi James, and I'm the lead consultant of JSP's Homes, a fast-growing real estate brand. Also the Chief Operating Officer of Ultimate Vibrant Realtors Group. Ultimate Vibrant Realtors Group is a top professional realtors group that deals with brokerage in Nigeria. Okay,
so how far have you guys been in this space?
Okay, Ultimate Vibrant Realtor Group has been in existence for like 5 years now.
Wow.
And then we've been doing wonderful digits in the real estate space.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah. So this particular question, whether good or bad, just spill the tea. I just want to get more from you.
All right, that's fine. I'm with you.
Okay. So, can you give us like encounter about your first sale? Was it smooth? Was it like a roller coaster? Just spill it.
To be very honest with you, I often share this testimony. I call it a testimony because as much as people say so much about their start in real estate, it's a lot different for me. I started my business and I closed my first deal in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how fantastic it sounds.
Wow. That means it was more like a miracle then.
Yeah, it's a miracle, though a lot of people have told me how difficult it can be to close a deal in real estate.
Very difficult.
Yeah, so I started well. That's what I can say. I started well. In 2 weeks, I just reached out to one of my friends. A lot have been said. People told me, if you want to start, you need to talk to people. You need to. So I just sent out my details to many friends. I've started the real estate business. And a friend of mine, the one I least expected actually, we used to share noodles in the room in school. And so it was not someone, I was thinking he reached out to me because he wanted to tell somebody else. Like a referral,
yeah, exactly.
So then he said he has interest in one property I posted. I said, oh, wow. So I was calm.
Yeah.
I wanted him to go ahead and say, let me share you contact of the person who really wants to buy. So he was like, where is it located? I told him the exact location, which happens to be at Ibejuleke at that point in time. So he said, can we inspect? And often, way before I got into that conversation, we learned a lot of technologies. And I know inspection is the physical scene of the property. I'm like, this guy really wants to see a property. In my mind, I was still thinking it was seen on behalf of someone. So we got to site that day. I showed him, I preached to the land, the values, every one of it. And then we went back to the office of the company that sells that real estate.
And he paid.
And it was like, how can he make his payments?
Wow.
And I'm like, in my mind, I wanted to counter him to say, guy, you have this money now, we're eating Indomie, and we're sharing But then, as a professional, because
Yes.
irrespective of how you started, you want to see yourself as a professional.
Exactly.
So I said, okay, this is how you go about it. Just fill the form,
Wow.
do this and do that. And then he made payments.
Wow.
So I shared the testimony with friends of mine. I said, I just closed the real estate deal. You just started barely 2 weeks. How come you closed this deal? So it was like a testimony to me. It's something that I'm always proud to talk about. A lot of things happened thereafter. After deals, after your first deal. But that first deal, I'm always proud to say.
And you can never forget about that first deal.
I'm very, very clear about it.
And your story is more like a don't judge a book by its cover kind of story.
Exactly. And you know, I told you earlier, people said a lot. Before you close, you will sweat. How many people do you know? And how? Like I said, a lot happened thereafter. All of those things came to play after that first deal. But for the first deal, it was fantastic.
Wow. Do you know that there are some people that when you talk to them, you have a conversation with them, they'll tell you that in the real estate space, that it took them like 2 years before they were even able to close the deal.
That's why I said there's been a lot of talks before I joined. Even the person who brought me into the business told me that I spent like a year before he could close his first deal. So it was something that I've heard over time. So it is a testimony.
Wow, it was indeed a miracle for you.
Of course, yes.
Wow, that's nice. So you know this idea of this is it, I have arrived kind of deal. So I would like you to tell us what deal completely changed the game for you, like something that glued you to the job, that you said, something that made you say, I die here, I'm not leaving this field. You know, there are some jobs that you will do and you will be like, I'm not going anywhere, I'm sticking to this job forever.
I get that. So after my first deal, the money was coming in, like things that could really feed me for my daily bread. I could still hit. But then sometimes in 2021, I was part of a team that closed a 400.
Sorry to come in. How long have you been in the real estate sector?
Okay, so I started the business in 2000. I started the business in 2020.
Wow,
that was the COVID year. The COVID year happens to be the year where so many things were uncovered.
Yeah. So was it because of the old COVID stuff that you decided to start real estate? To be very honest,
it was COVID attached to hunger. I have to be honest with you. It was COVID attached to hunger, and I was a student then. So we were sent back home. The COVID is trending. You have to go back home. And then before that period, people have started telling me you should do real estate. In fact, I had a friend, and fortunately enough, I'm proud to say this, the MD CEO of Robot Hills International, who happens to be a close friend, brought me into the real estate business. Dr. Shujipe
Friends like this, please,
exactly.
God,
so
allow them locate me.
So he's been telling me, James, you need to start real estate. I've tried it, it's working. And I said, okay, you've been saying this thing often, over and over again, so let me just try. So we were sent home for COVID, and it was still pestering me. Guy, what are you doing at home? Start learning, start doing this, start learning. And not to forget, it was still that same COVID year that I closed. You know, I told you I closed 2 weeks. So fast forward to the major deal that
changed everything for you.
Exactly. So in 2021, that's a year after, I was part of a team that closed a 450 million house in Lekki 1.
Wow.
So there's been a lot of house listings that I've gotten before then. I'm always saying I want to close a house deal. I want to close a house deal. So we went house hunting, myself and some other colleagues. We had a team then, and we saw this property, and a client reached out. So it was a 450 million naira. I don't want to disclose the commission, even though I've spent the money.
Did you use the money to buy a car?
No, I didn't buy a car, but there were a lot of things. As a young guy, there were a lot of things that I felt that I couldn't do until, you know, when you're in school, you get the notion of you finish school, you want to start 9 to 5.
9 to 5,
exactly. So after a long time, you want to achieve this. But there was a lot of things that I rented a 2-bedroom apartment.
Wow, at that time.
Yeah, so I had to say that among many other things that I used that much. So after that, I felt like, like you said, we die
here. No going back.
No going back. I have decided to follow real estate. No turning back. I said, this is where I'm going to put all my energy. So he actually boosted my confidence, and then he built my credibility to that. If 450 million naira house, then it means that I can do more.
And that's something you can't even get in a 9 to 5 job in a month.
How do you want to close the 450 million naira in a 9 to 5 job? So it happens to be one thing that changed the game for me. And since then,
Wow.
I've been pressing. Whenever I want to give up, I remember, bro, you were one of those who closed the 450. Of course, after that, we've closed a lot
Yes,
of deals that I
more
don't want to,
exactly.
so
Talk
that you don't
about
send somebody to come and hold me on the road.
no, no, no. You are safe. Yeah, this is a safe space.
Okay, so
Yeah, wow, 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 wow. That's nice. Okay, so there's this question I want to ask you.
okay,
Have you ever gotten any advance from a female client? Have you ever been in that situation?
okay, so I have to be extra truthful.
Okay.
I haven't,
Oh, wow,
but
really?
I've had people who have talked about their experiences.
Hmm.
I know that I'm a fine boy. Do you get? But they don't used to come.
Fine, boy, no simple.
So, but they don't often come with that kind
Hmm.
of notion to me. So
Okay.
many of the female clients that I've experienced over the years, so
Hmm.
many of them are always coming true for the property. They
Okay,
want the
just strictly
property. Yes,
business.
strictly business. Some of them happen to be closer after transactions, but then the closeness is always linked to my sister, my brother, my sister, my brother,
Oh,
oh, my
okay.
friend. But the kind of trying to pitch something else,
Yeah.
pitch some form of relationship thing that is
Yeah, to
not.
you.
No, I've never experienced that. Like I
Wow,
said, many people have talked about it.
about it.
They've shared their experiences, but I, for one,
So more, it's more like you don't give room for that.
yeah, then it depends on. Sometimes I actually do not condemn people who give their experiences about that, but sometimes too, the way you take for a man, the
Yes.
way I take my professionalism to female clients,
Okay.
you you often don't want to have that kind of conversation with me because before you start thinking about it, I've started addressing you as some of them. I start addressing them as my sister because I like to bring
You
relationship.
sister zone them.
Yeah, I like to bring relation as much as I'm doing transaction. I like people to be comfortable with me. And you
Yeah.
know, when you address a client like a superior, like a mother or a
Yeah.
sister, you can see the age grade that this person is old enough to be my mother.
My mother,
So when you see them, you
exactly.
give them that kind of regard that signifies that you're telling them that they're like your parents. And the ones that you know
Yeah.
they are not up to, you signify the sisterhood kind of thing.
Kind of
Oh,
thing.
big sister, my big mommy, that kind of thing. So I think that has saved me.
Wow, that's
That
nice.
that has
Oh.
saved me.
I think our viewers should learn this particular thing you just talked about now,
Yes,
sister
so
zoning and mother zoning.
yes, so your sister's own, your mother's own. That way
Okay.
they will easily flow with you. And people
Yeah,
want to relate with you if they find out that you're taking them as family.
that's
That's one
true.
thing people do not. Sometimes professionalism can be strictly business, but sometimes to let people feel comfortable with you.
Hmm.
Let them easily call you on things that bother them. If they have a challenge in a transaction that does not
Okay.
even concern you, because of that relationship, they will easily call you. Hi, James. I'm in the middle of a transaction that is giving me a concern. How
Hmm.
do you think you can help me out? And then you say, oh, mommy, I think that you should go about it, because they already feel like you have laid a standard of
Wow.
relationship for them.
Yes, that's true.
You get?
Yeah, I get. Okay, so I'd like to ask you this. Do you think real estate is easy? Because for some people, they will be like, you see, this particular real estate kind of thing is hard. Because, should I say, from what people have said about it, because they feel like real estate is something that you just meet someone, you talk to the person, and boom, you've closed the deal. But going into the business, you see that some people will be in the business for 5 years, 6 years, they've not even closed any deal. And you still see somebody that just 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Is it that that person is using juju or what?
So I told you earlier on, if you remember, I said many things happened after that first deal,
Yes.
right? So after the first deal, in my head, there's no big deal about this thing. It's not to see clients and to close, to show land. So I think like 6, 7 months after, I couldn't close any deal.
Oh,
Some of the tactics that I learned before I closed my first one, I tried them out. So when
wow.
people say that real estate is hard,
Yeah.
it is because, firstly, there's a lot of professionalism in real estate.
This is it.
It is not just as much as people think that anybody can sell real estate. There's a lot of professionalism that is involved. There's a lot of trainings that you need to go through
Yeah.
before you do that. And you need to be, real estate requires being up. If you're a lazy person, you can't do
You
real
can't
estate.
do it
You need to be
exactly.
up and doing. You want to make calls. You have people that you're talking to that
Yeah.
are not in the country and they are sharing different time zones. You want to reach out to them, follow up with them
Then
in the middle of the night.
it comes with a lot of
You want to stand up in
sacrifices.
the morning and go to sites just to ensure that
Yeah.
you get updates on properties. You
Properties.
want to come back and follow up with somebody you met at an event and you networked with. So when people say it's not easy, they are actually right. Because it is not easy to be doing all of these things. You want to follow up. You want to go to events where you can network. You want to go to sites, keep records. Sometimes you'll be stuck in traffic. It's not something, people that do office jobs.
Yes.
They get into the place of work, they sit down with the laptop, and when the day ends,
they go
but
home.
This is not somewhere you can just sit. You're talking about how you want to run your heart, how you want to follow up with the people that you got from the heart, how you want to close in on them, how you want to give them updates, existing clients, how you want to give them. So it is not, I'm not going to support the fact that it is an easy thing. It is not easy to be a real estate person, with consistency and with passion for what you're doing, it becomes very easy. So many things are not easy, but when you have passion for it, you see that it just flows. You do it and everybody look at you like you're a magician. But it's just the passion and the consistency. If you do something over and over and over again, it becomes a part of you. Definitely to pay
off one day.
Yeah, it becomes a part of you.
So. And just one particular day might just change everything for you.
a lot of these actually. So when you tell people, people often tell me, this real estate. Now they make money. I say, come and make money. You don't want to make money.
You say real estate now they real money.
Yeah, now they make money now. So people that say, now you go give me money now. Real estate today. I say, come and do the real estate too, so that you can be giving money. Let's be sharing money. So that's just it.
That's perfect. So there's this. Have you ever been in a situation where you scheduled an inspection with a client and the client did not show up? You were there 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours under the sun, sweating.
I have not been in a situation. I have been in situations.
Wow, spill it.
So I can't count them. There was even one. I could remember. I was struggling with sales then. I think there was a client that asked me to come to Chevron. I promise you, I think I was staying in Bariga then. And then the client told me that I have to be in Chevron by 7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock?
Yes, now he has an appointment by 8 o'clock. And now when clients give you instructions, you want to show them that you're up and doing, you're punctual, you're this.
Wow.
So I got there by 7 that day. I woke up very early and I was at Chevron. In fact, myself and the security at the gates, we were having gist talking. I said that my client will still soon be here. 8 o'clock, I reached out to this client. Said I'm on my way. 9 o'clock, I reached out to this. I think it was around 11.
Wow.
That I just got a text from him.
That's more than 3 hours.
I got a text from him saying, I'm sorry, I can't make it. Now, the reason why I'm stating that one is because there are many others. But as at then, I knew what that client wanted to buy because we had done calls before then. I had calculated the commission I was going to get from that deal. Let me give you a funny gist.
Okay.
A day two, I had priced a sneaker I wanted to buy. There's one deal I'm closing tomorrow morning. When I'm back,
okay, I'll pay for this sneaker.
Yes, now and then I was already even promising her. So she was a friend to. She was a sister to one of my friends.
Okay.
When I buy the sneaker, I'll tip you that. It's one of those
she big boy.
When I was going home that day, I could not. I was trying to hide from that deal. Now that's just the funny part. Now there are many other deals. Clients, if you hear, God. I will get back to you.
Yeah.
They will come. They will tell you this property. This is the best they've seen. They want to buy this.
They will give you high hopes.
This is the best they've seen. They will even make you feel like you're the best realtor they've met. Hello, sir. Well, I'm still waiting. I'll get back to you. Okay, so that's why I said no situation. A lot of situations.
Wow.
But then that's one of the things you find in the business. Exactly. And as much as some persons will not show up, some persons will not reach out, there are still persons that will reach out and close with you. Do you understand?
And the fact that didn't make you give up, because some people, they might just at some point they'll be like, I can't even continue anymore.
Okay, so yeah, that's why it's good to learn from people's experiences. I've heard people talk about it. I'm somebody who like to listen to people's story, like to listen to people's part of the business. So when you hear somebody say, I've been in this situation before, there are times that clients will cut me off, clients will not reach out to me. And I've experienced it too, many times. So I just learn from one or two persons and I feel like, okay, I think this is the way the business works. It is, you are not just in this only. This is not your village people in action. Yeah. This is not a spiritual attack. This is just how all of these things work. Some persons they just want to play. Some clients will they will tell you different. if I begin to tell you stories and things that
I can
I've
imagine.
encountered in this business, some
Wow.
will prepare your mind, and at the end of the day, they will tell you that, please, can you send me like #1 million? There's something I want to clear so that I can get money to send.
That's scam. Run away.
So there are a lot of things in the business.
Please, that one is scam. Oh, please just run away.
A
Run
lot of
away,
things in the
please.
business. So there are a lot. There are a
Yeah.
lot.
Okay. So, do you think it's necessary for someone to have a mentor in the real estate field?
It is over necessary.
Really, because some people feel like having a mentor, there are sometimes that your mentor won't want you to be better than him or her.
Well, we are in the world, and
Yeah.
we cannot run away from such conversations and such situations.
Yeah.
However, it is not all mentors that are like that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's just like saying that don't deal with people because people are evil.
Yeah.
Is you just saying that as much as people are evil, it does not mean that everyone in the world is evil.
Yeah,
Do you understand? So there are people who had mentors over the years, and then they come out strong, they come out stronger, and then their mentors are able to say, this is one of the people that was my mentee under my tutelage. And also,
people that they are
I really
proud
believe
of.
in having mentors. Like, have people that you can, especially when they are in the same line of business, look up to them. If you are looking at them from the entrepreneurship angle, you can look at them from that angle too. Okay, I like the way this person goes about his business, how he shows up every day. And then persons that are also in your line of business, I want to be like this person. I want that's a role model. And I want this person to I want this person to teach me. I want this person to guide me. I want to make some decisions, and I want this person to be involved. Don't forget that you cannot give what you don't have.
Exactly.
So those mentors are people that they have gotten to one stage in career, in business, that you feel like these are the people that should be below them to learn and be under their tutelage. So I really believe that it is important that you get.
So do you have a mentor?
Of course, you want me to tell you?
Yes, tell me. I want to. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a lot of mentors in the real estate business. One of them is the president of Ultimate Vibrant Retail Group, Ambassador Hussein Igbolao.
Wow.
I also have another mentor. I have Dr. Harrison Agbeifo. That's the MD, CEO of Landmark Corporate Realty.
Wow.
Yes, so I'm just going to mention those two. I don't know when people still mentor me. My mentor may go to tell me, say, I don't really have so much time to talk. By the time we don't plenty, I don't know if you are going to go and pick one of those as your mentor now. So let me just.
But it's not bad if you share mentor. Now don't be stingy.
I'm not trying to be stingy, but I don't want my mentor to be telling me that I'm on a call with Amaka. Let me call you later. That's for jokes anyway. You can always, of course, there are people that are trustworthy and they are doing well. So why not?
Okay. So if you weren't doing real estate right now, what would have been your career? Like your career choice?
Well, I studied finance in school. Maybe I would have been in the office. Yeah, I was always saying then we're always calling ourselves financial analysts. Maybe I'll be with an investment bank. Maybe I'll be in
the bank,
massage, all of these companies and all. So I have to be honest with you. When I was in my first year, my second year, I was always thinking that, okay, I want to be an investment banker. I want to work with this bank. I want to work with this foreign bank. I want to do this. I want to do that. But that's what I would have been doing anyways.
But sometimes I even question like when we are little, always be like, I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a banker. I want to be this. But growing up, you see some people, tailor, shoemaker, like even the
some things are decided by the economy.
It's the fact that what you even studied in school is different from what.
When you want to become a doctor and year in year out, you keep getting 201 in JAMB, 202. And no school wants to answer because the cut-off marks are high. So you just want to pick something. There are persons that they wanted to study law. The school will give them mass communication. And their parents will say, you better don't sit down at home.
Just go like that.
So by that, and some of them after school and all, they still go and do something relating to law just to fulfill that thing they've thought about over the years in their head. I've always said I want to do law. Let me go and do something relating to law. Do you understand?
Yes.
So if I wasn't doing real estate, I'd probably be an investment banker.
Oh, investment banker. Wow.
because I studied finance. I did accounting in my ND. Then before I proceeded to Unilag to do finance.
Wow. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so have you ever had like a weirdest situation when showing a client a property? Was there any weirdest situation at that point?
Okay, so I showed a client a property in Chevron. The reason why Chevron happens to be the location I mentioned, because when I started the business, units of housing they were fast selling in Chevron. Yeah.
As of that time.
Yes, a lot of housing. So they were just building then. Wow. Many people were building and selling in Chevron then. So there was this client. I showed him a property in Chevron. He loved it. He told me that he has a wife that was a twin.
Oh, a twin.
Yeah, so
wow.
They wanted to buy the property for his wife and then gift the twin of his wife the property. So we checked the property in Chevron. Nice semi-detached duplex. 2 units, and then he told me that he was coming the next day.
The next day. To see the house or to pay for it?
Yes. To pay for the house.
Okay, to pay for it.
But he wanted to bring his wife so that they can just close in. I had gotten a discount from the developer of that property. Then fast forward to the next day, I went with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Let's go close the deal. So when we got to Chevron, that's the Atlantic Center.
Okay.
So we stayed at the Atlantic Center. We waited for this client. He came with 2 vehicles. One, he was driving in it, and then his wife and the twin, they were in the other one. So we drove ahead of them. When we got to the structure, I was just waiting for the clients to say, let's sign.
Yes.
Then we started hearing, this place is too small.
Okay, that's the wife.
The wife. This place is too small. How do you think that I will like this place? How do you think?
Oh my God. By that time, you'll be like, oh, village people. Who are these people? And do you know that sometimes some really realtors used to have this mentality that once a man's wife step in, the whole deal and everything are scattered because of their choice or something.
It is not a wrong notion.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes, see, women,
What happened to women?
I'm sorry. Women decide a lot, especially when it comes to housing. When I see a lady come for inspection, and I know that she's married, and she's satisfied, I don't consider the husband, because I know that once she's satisfied with that house, don't worry, the husband will buy it, because you know the way the women does their thing now. So I have that mind that women make decisions when it concerns buying property, because of course, as a man, you're buying a house and your wife is not happy. Who wants to live there? You go to work.
And they will be more even focused on like the kitchen and all the space.
That's the heart of the home. They first look at the kitchen. Is it big? Can I do this? Can I do that? So, like I was trying to say, so we got there and then she started complaining. This place is so small. The husband started advising her, baby, this house is okay. In fact, I've gotten discounts. She said, no, we can't buy this one. We can't buy this one. We can't buy this one. It was very weird. And the twin sister, not knowing that she was going to get a unit because the man wanted to use it for surprise. She was already saying, the house is not bad. Sis, this house is good. This house is good. The wife said, no, we're not buying. So I remember, because when you are checking properties, you need to have options. I remember that there was one other option, then Abera Estate in Chevron. So I took them there. When she got there, the house was spacious. She started with, this house is spacious. Until she said, I don't like this pole.
Wahala.
I don't like this pole. I don't like this pole. This pole is too big. This pole is too big. So the husband started, I was already thinking, am I the problem here? Does this woman have an issue with me?
You.
So the husband was telling me to calm down. So the next thing she said is that, you people are taking too much of my time. I need to go and breastfeed my baby.
Wow. Just like that.
Amaka, I have to be honest with you. That was the last time I heard from both of them. Both the husband and the wife.
Wow.
The husband did not reach out to me to tell me, oh, this is the new option we're considering. Oh, can you help us? I just found out that I started calling the husband. He didn't pick, and I had no access to the wife. Wow. It was very, very weird for me. Wow. I got home, I started looking at it from different angles. What could have been the problem here?
The problem, exactly.
She said she wanted space. We got somewhere of space. Then she started looking for the pole.
Another issue again.
The
And
man,
it's not as if the man doesn't have the money to
the
buy the
man
property.
had the money. He was ready. They came with two vehicles.
Wow.
Two vehicles need to show you that they were. The man had the mind that he was coming to seal the deal. You need to see the way I dressed that day now.
Wow.
You think it was my wedding day.
Wow.
I kicked up that today we're closing a big deal. Many more. But that day was very weird. It took me 2 weeks to recover from that.
Wow.
In fact, I'm a Christian. In fact, I had some convictions then that gave me a look away from the situation. It gave me, I just had to say, James, you need to stop thinking about this thing.
So were you thinking more about the lady or something?
I was looking, is something wrong with me? Is something wrong with this? Because the houses, imagine that even your sister, the first house, even your sister was saying that this house is good, and you said you don't want it. Then the one that you feel like is good, Paul. She said she doesn't like the way the Paul
look. That woman. Every day of my life, I swear for her.
You will swear because there are a lot. You will keep swearing because in this business.
Hey God.
In this business.
That's disappointing. Oh my
God.
So
that's how this business can be actually. That's how the business can be.
Wow. Okay, so aside that, what was your worst experience as a realtor? Aside that.
Well, if you use worst, that means that I must have classed them and then pick one.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, can I really pick a particular one? I've had a lot of
so just pick the one you feel like, this one is very terrible that you don't even want to think about it any day, anytime.
I think it's similar to this.
Okay, this lady.
This one, I don't want to always. Well, I've closed a lot of deals after then. That has really given me some kind of comfort about the deal. But can I say my worst experience? I think I went for an inspection in Mowe of Father with a friend.
Okay.
He wanted to buy.
Mowe, that's far.
Yes, and we got there. He liked it. On our way coming, it started raining. So there was no place to stay. I was drenched by that rain.
Wow.
I was really drenched. I got home shaking that day.
Oh my God.
My friend wanted to buy. I promise you, he wanted to buy. After that, I started reaching out to him. My friend, started reaching out to him. He told me, in fact, he filled the form.
Oh, he filled the form.
Yeah, I went to his house. I picked up the form. Okay, do transfer.
Do transfer, they take time.
I called him the next day, but he said he started giving me different excuses. He has more money he's expecting. He has one more. Anytime I remember how drenched I was in that rain and how terrible it was to come back home that day shaking. And
at least him even putting something is more like a compensation.
The mere fact that he was my friend made it a terrible experience for me.
So till date, he
didn't buy. And we still talk.
You still talk?
Whenever I go towards that direction. But I was like, you could have just told me that you don't like this property, this land.
That means you forgive people easily then.
No, well, I'm a Christian.
Okay, but not all Christians forgive people easily.
My Bible tells me to forgive and forget.
We still have some people that they will still carry their strong mind, their God to church, and they will still be like the holy saints.
They will raise up holy hands.
Exactly. But yes, exactly.
That's why they say the church is a hospital.
Really? Hospital?
Yeah, different kind of persons come in. You see this one, the one whose heart is divided, the one who said, I will never forgive, even if Jesus comes down. I will not forgive. So that's just the lighter parts of the story. So it was a terrible experience. A lot of experiences. So I was unable to pick one exact one that really hits me. But that one, because he was my friend.
Yeah. Exactly. And the fact that the rain and all.
You know, if he was a casual person and he was a client, I'll just feel like it's one of them. But a friend, you saw what I went through to get that done. And it is what it is, like they usually say.
Yeah, it is what it is. So sorry. So over the years, you've closed multiple deals, multi-million deals. Can you tell us this client? How did you get your client? Is it that you just wake up one morning and you see them from your window and you say, "Hello, sir, wait," or something? So how did you get this client then? How did you get them?
Okay, so many of the deals, so many of them have 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 happened from returning clients. Returning
Oh.
clients meaning that imagine you close a deal with some certain persons,
Yeah.
and but then let me now talk about how I got those ones before they
Yeah.
became returning clients.
Returning
Okay,
clients.
so
Yeah.
some of them I got them from I network a lot. If anybody, I have a nickname. They call me Pa James.
Oh, Pa
Yes,
James.
that's my
Hey,
nickname.
Papa.
No, no. So whenever I go to any occasion,
Okay.
I try to meet one or two persons. The major reason why I'm meeting them, let's be honest, before I started real estate, it was
Yeah.
to make mingle. But
Mingo.
since I started real estate, it was to close deal. Do you
So
understand?
that means you can't even be shy and say you want to do real estate.
You want to be shy. Like who will buy from you? A client is
Ah.
see, look at me. A client is talking to you. I do like
Okay.
this. Why shall I shy? Even if I
Ah.
shall shy for my clients.
Ah.
So I network a lot. So I meet with people. I talk to them.
Yeah.
Before you know it, on third conversation, maybe we start a conversation after a meet up.
Yeah.
Before you know, I'm already telling them about my business.
Business.
Okay, so some of them are bought from me. In fact, there was a lady that needed a description. That's the sweetest client I've met.
Wow.
She was going somewhere. She needed a description. She wanted me to direct her to somebody, to someone's office. And of course, I
Yeah.
was familiar with that location.
As
I
is,
knew the
yeah.
person. So I directed her to the place, and I was still standing close. So when she was coming back, she offered to tip me. She brought out money and she was like, "Thank you for the other time. Please,
That
can I?" And I'm
time.
like, "Oh, mommy, you
Wow.
don't have to do that." And she was like, "Oh, wow, this is so nice of you." She said, "Take." I said, "No, mommy, if you want to do anything, just patronize my business." She was like, "What
Yes.
business do you do?" I said, "I sell real estate.
Wow.
If you don't want to buy, you probably have somebody who wants to buy." Believe me, you Amaka, in all honesty, this woman bought a property from me.
Just like that.
I promise you.
Ah, my
It didn't
brother now
start,
to do the use.
it didn't start that minute. But we started having conversations. I know how to follow up with people. I'll call her, "Mommy, how are you?" I want to talk about business. So. "Hello, mommy, how are you? Hope you are good today. Hope you are doing very
Oh,
fine."
yeah.
"Oh, yeah, James, thank you, myself." "Oh, I just said I should reach out to you."
Yeah.
So
Building that
one of those
relationship
days, she
with
just called
her
me and said, "There's one of my children abroad that wants to
abroad.
buy a land. Do you have land in this also
So
area?" So,
area.
"Mommy, of course I do. I have
Wow.
land. This can we inspect?" Whenever I have, "Can we inspect?" This my ear
Yes.
opens wide. That's why I said, "Of course we can inspect. Why
Wow.
not?" So we went there. She loved the property. So she got back home, told me that
Our
her
children.
child can buy. So
Wow.
when she linked me up with the child, the lady said her mommy had given her a very good feedback from the
Yes,
land.
from
How
the
can she
land.
pay?
Just
So
like that.
yes, and we still
Wow.
maintain relationship till now. Some of them are returning clients. They come back to you after a period of time. You send them properties and say,
Yeah.
"Mommy, there is this property that I found that I feel like you will get a lot of value from
For
it."
me.
So I get some of them from events. I get
Yeah.
some of them from my contact list.
Okay.
Amaka, there are people that have been watching you for years on your contact list. They will just
And you
come
don't
to you
even know.
one day and say, "This social property you posted on this social day,
Posted.
I think I like it. Can we check it?" Before you know it, they are buying.
Close the
So
deal.
from my contact list, I get
Yes.
properties. From networking with people, and I run ads too.
Oh,
I run ads too.
perfect.
I run Instagram ads.
That's okay.
I run Facebook ads. Sometimes some of them come. I
Okay.
follow up on them. I close on them. Not all of them. You
Oh.
know, when you run ads, you meet different people. You meet some that they'll just be whining you and dragging you.
Exactly.
They'll come back tomorrow. They'll say, "Wow, this property is so nice. Can I buy 10? Can I buy two?" Say yes. "How much is it?" You tell them the amount.
They'll
They'll
run
go.
away, they'll disappear.
They'll come back again and say, "Wow, this property is nice." But from running of ads, networking with people,
Yeah.
returning clients, and referrals.
Yeah.
If you give your clients value, they will refer you. They will come back. You just find out that I gave your number to so person who reach out to you before you know. And you know the reason why referral is sweet.
Yeah.
They are not buying from you on your own trust.
Yeah, because of
They
the
are
person.
buying on the trust
Yeah.
they have
For
in
their
that person.
person. Yeah,
So
that's
it gives
true.
you lesser problem. You don't have to start convincing them
Stressing
of your own
yourself is just
personality.
straight up.
They just say, because that person has bought from you, they feel like, why not? Why shouldn't I be able to buy? So they build the trust of that purchase on the person who referred them. And it makes it very sweet. So referrals has been one major thing that has kept me going in the business.
Okay, so what I just one thing I picked from your story now is that it's not about selling. You have to like build relationship.
That's one
with your
first thing
clients,
I
more
thought.
like trust.
You usually feel like, when I started business, I feel like real estate is about selling lands and houses. No,
Exactly.
it's about trust. It's about selling you
That
before
means you can
selling the
even be in
property.
Nigeria and you're closing deals in
Of
diaspora.
course, now there are a lot of diaspora clients that I have not met. I mean, I have not
Not
seen them
same.
in person. We have only spoken.
Wow.
We've established relationship. They trust. People need to trust you. Real estate is not just
Yes.
about buying lands and houses. They need to buy you
You.
before they buy the house. Once they buy you, it becomes very easy for them to keep buying from you. But if they don't buy you, if you are fortunate enough to sell the land from them, they may not come back because they don't have interest in you.
Yes.
And of course, happens to be your personality, the kind of value you give, how you handle them, how you handle their complaints, how you handle feedbacks, criticisms about the properties, and also is one major thing. You have to sell yourself before you sell the property.
Before you sell the property.
Yeah.
Wow. That's nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
So if your real estate career was a Netflix series, what would you call it? Do you even watch Netflix? Let's
Of
start with
course,
that.
I do
Okay.
Netflix. I don't
Okay.
just do Netflix. I chill.
You chill. Netflix and chill.
Okay, so if it was to be, let me say it to be. Let me talk about the most recent one.
Okay.
To Kill a
To
Monkey.
kill a monkey. Why? Tell me why.
Because the beginning of the business, I told you that it was hunger.
Yes, it was raw.
Hunger that brought me. Hunger. So let me liken the hunger to the time when Will Zibem was saying, "Help me."
Yeah.
Help me, to when he did a party for his child, and then there was a lot of things. That's when I closed the deal. Now the first,
yeah, that's true. You don't hammer that time.
To the middle, I cannot actually say. Let me point the betrayal part to clients that don't come back.
I get what you did there.
So the betrayal part, let me point it to clients that are putting so much effort, and I tell them to stay in my back so that I can close deal for them, and then
they not disappoint you.
They not disappoint me. They already sold me out. So it just that's like the most recent one. The most recent movie I saw.
So your character in that movie should be is it Obu?
No. Don't attach character to me. Don't
sorry.
Don't worry. Because if I want to be Obos, I don't know what my client. I don't know this at this point in time. I don't want to go and kill myself. In case some of my clients they don't like Obos, they say, so you want to be Obos. Maybe they don't want, they don't like fake. They say, so you want to be. I'll just keep my character in that movie. Let everybody start thinking about it.
That's nice. Okay, so is there any client that you've had that you can never forget? Like next 5 years, 6 years to come, this person will be like your go-to. Like
okay, so I have a client, Mrs. Olufemi. Oh wow, that woman is a wonderful client.
wow.
So she reached out to me from Instagram and she wanted to buy a property for her child. She gave birth then. So she told me that she got a lot of money from friends and family, and then she doesn't want to spend it. She wants to invest in.
Wow, smart woman, smart moves.
So she bought for her child. And like I told you, I know how to keep relationship. This woman gave me this welcoming vibe that in less than 6 months after we started talking, after she bought from me, she linked me up with her brother that was in diaspora. That one bought a series of properties from me. Thereafter, she started following up with me. She will reach out to me, ask about my family. She will when I got married, she sent me money. When I had my first child, she sent me money. You know, a client that takes you, like, she literally will tell me that I am her brother. Do you understand?
Yeah,
do you understand when something that you expect of your own sibling?
Exactly.
And then the client is doing it. She will reach out to me. She will tell me if I call her.
Are you sure she's not your lost sibling?
She might actually be. She will check on my mom.
Wow, your mom.
She will tell me that how is my mom? How is she doing? She will do a lot of things. So, you know, clients, I can't forget her. Now, I see her more than just a client. I see her as my own family. She's not someone I can forget. Even if I become the biggest
Even if you become the president of Nigeria
anything
tomorrow.
I want, I will just remember that there's somebody that saw me in a state where she trusted me. She linked me up with brothers. She linked me up. She had actually linked me up with other people,
Yes.
not just her brother, with
Okay,
other
other
people.
people, not
Yes,
just
she
her
has linked me
brother.
up with other people, and
Wow.
that alone is something that I will always be grateful to God for her,
Oh,
and for the kind of relationship
she
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 presented to me.
presented. Wow, that's nice. So, if you are to sum up your first sale in real estate in 3 words, what would that be? Your first year in real estate in 3 words, what would that be?
Well, first sale,
No,
that
your
first
first
sale,
year. Yeah,
my first year.
yeah.
Okay,
First year.
I'm going to call it humbling.
Humbling.
Don't
Okay.
worry, I'll tell you why
Okay, tell me, please.
in three
I'm
words.
ready.
Humbling.
Okay.
Uh, what can I what other word can I call if I say it's humbling?
Humbling.
Um, well, I'm trying to look for because I'm trying to figure out that first year experience and
Yeah.
put it into words.
Hmm.
Humbling. Uh, strenuous
Hmm.
and eye-opening.
Hmm. Eye opening.
Humbling,
Strenuous
strenuous.
and eye opening.
Now let me start from strenuous.
Yeah.
Strenuous, like
Hmm.
after my first sale that year, I went through a lot of stress.
Ah, you so fat.
To kill a monkey, Efe,
Eh. If you dey learn work.
I suffer. I suffer.
But wait, anybody will suffer pass if he really suffer. Oh.
Ah,
Ah.
that's why I call it strenuous. Like, I suffered.
Hmm.
Humbling. You will meet clients. They will humble you.
Humble
The ones that
you.
will tell you that they will come back.
Hmm.
You will be on the verge of closing a deal. You just hear, let me get back to you. That's humbling. You will first,
Humble you.
they will humble you.
Hmm.
And then what did I call the last one? Eye-opening.
Yeah, eye opening.
Real estate in my first year made me know that there is money in this business. Money flows.
But you have to be on the right track.
Money flows. My first year was eye-opening. Money flows. And like I told you, the first person who bought from me was the least person I expected.
You expected.
So when it
yeah,
concerns real estate and value, people will drop money. When it concerns value,
Yeah.
somebody that cannot give you 1,000 naira, if you give them value for their money,
Okay, so what
they
you're
can
trying
drop
what you're
1
trying to
million.
say now is when pitching something to a client, you should focus more on the value
Of course,
of the
now
property.
people, you are buying value. If I'm selling a property to you,
To me.
and I'm not delivering value to you, what am
Nonsense.
I doing?
I
What am
get
I? So
that.
do you understand? So
Yeah.
strenuous, humbling, and eye-opening.
Eye-opening.
Because it opened my eyes to the fact that somebody that we are sharing noodles in one plate,
Just like that too.
and he had money to buy property.
To buy property from you.
So it means that there's money in the business.
Yeah,
there's
there's
money
money in the
flowing in that business. You just need to offer value. So that's just it.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. James, for sharing your story with us.
Thank you,
Yeah, we
Robot
appreciate.
Hills.
So as we come to a close of the first episode of Behind the Listing by Robert Hills, I want to take a moment to appreciate our guest speaker for today, Mr. James Oluwaseyi, for sharing his story, his wisdom, and his expertise. We truly appreciate. And to you, our listener, thank you for tuning in. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and on the post notification button because more episodes are coming your way and you don't want to miss out. I remain your humble host, Amaka Amara. See you in our next episode. Bye.